So today I finally saw a 60 or I think it's a 50s film I've been meaning to watch for a few years and kept missing, and I finally sat down and watched it, and that would be 1959's A Summer Place, written and directed by Delmer Daves. It's based on a novel from 1958 written by Sloane Wilson. The novel spends 22 years with its characters. The film spends a year. Delmer Daves is interesting because he starts out with like all these westerns and the Glenn Ford films and whatever, and then as you progress from like late 50s into the 60s, there's all these really ridiculous melodramas that are very sexually explicit, like sexually explicit for the time, and they're so much fun to watch. And this was one I hadn't seen yet, starring Sandra Dee and Troy Donahue, who I've seen several Troy Donahue films, and he's like never good. He's attractive and he photographs well, but my word, is he not a good actor? I don't understand how he's so popular. Um, so basically, the plot is that Richard Egan and Constance Ford are a rich couple. They're coming to spend the summer with their daughter, Sandra Dee, at Pine Island off the coast of Maine. 20 years earlier, Richard Egan's character was the help on this island and has since then made himself into a self-made millionaire, patenting chemical what have yous. Like, he's a chemist, lots of patents, and he's super rich. He comes to stay at the place of Arthur Kennedy and Dorothy McGuire. Arthur Kennedy having been one of the 11 founding families of Pine Island, but now has no money and is renting his house as a summer place. Obviously. Oh, and Troy Donahue is their son. Troy Donahue, Sandra Dee start dating. Dorothy McGuire, Richard Egan start up their old flame and have an affair because they were in love 20 years earlier, but obviously didn't marry because of class issues. And a lot of shenanigans happen in the ensuing 2 hours and 10 minutes. What I found so interesting about this film was that it is very sexually progressive, both in the way it treats Sandra Dee and Troy Donahue's sort of desires, but also the couple reuniting, and the way the father is trying to help his daughter basically not become frigid. But at the same time, it has this like really strong like current of 50s home-centric conservatism where, the family unit is the goal for everybody, but a happy family unit. And so it's fascinating because everyone wants this happy family unit, and everyone is aiming for this, and everyone is thinking this is the goal and this is where life should be, and if you have that, you could be happy. But it shows that all these people don't have that because they're not happy and they didn't marry well. But the real question is this unit ever actually happy? It doesn't really pose that question, but as a modern viewer, you're sort of like, So, I really enjoyed it. There's several moments that are just camp, delight. But I think the mail has just come. Oh my god. The mail came. So, really enjoyed this film. And what was I going to say? Constance Ford is also in Rome Adventure with Troy Donahue. Very different relationship there. The mail lady just came, and I was really self-conscious because I don't know if she can hear me talking. It seems like I'm talking to myself because I kind of am. Because you can only listen after I've recorded, right? So really, right now I'm talking to myself. My cat loves the mail lady. She gets so excited. The cat gets excited. I'm not sure about the mail lady. Okay, so anyways, this movie is 2 hours and 10 minutes long. It's epic. There's moments that are really great and raw and feel real. There's moments that are just amazingly campy and entertaining and wonderful. And then there's a big bunch of it that's just not well paced and sort of slow and boring, and you could probably excise a good half hour out of this movie and get a much tighter, better film. That said, I think it's delightful, and I really, really enjoyed watching it. It has the score by Max Steiner, Gone with the Wind's Max Steiner. I did not know. I knew A Summer Place was a popular theme. I've heard it many times. It's in Con Air. I've seen Con Air many times. But I didn't realize Max Steiner wrote it, so that's awesome. I love Max Steiner. So this film is from 1959. It is a great time capsule of many things. It's still fascinating to watch 60 years later. And is it 60 years now? 50 years, 60 years? Yeah. 58 years later. Holy shit. And I watched it on TCM. It's from Warner Brothers. I think you can rent it. I know you can rent it online. I was unable to rent it. I tried to rent it earlier at Videodrome a few months ago, and they didn't have it. It's one of the few films they didn't have. But you can rent it online, or you can watch it when it's on TCM. I think it's on Watch TCM right now, so you can watch it that way. You might even be able to rent it from Warner Archive Instant. There's a lot of ways to see this film. And I think it's worth it for fans of melodrama, for fans of history, for fans of Sandra Dee. Friends of Troy Donahue, if they exist, I don't know. It's a good film. I'll give it a thumb up.